mic's working. It sure is. And let's continue on this game. Unfortunately. I am technically still ahead on bosses. I don't have to beat a boss this stream. At least if I don't want to. I do not care about that. Oh shit. Bro. I hate that stupid jump. Or that stupid AoE. Because it's just fucking inaccurate. Whoa. That was so fast. Using all my heals. This is like... Wait. Yeah, this is like the path down. I believe this is the only path I can go. Oh my god, he saw me. I still think I'm right in saying this is the only path I can go. Nope. Bro, the rolling in this game is so garbage. Why did he roll that way? I was literally rolling against the wall. It has like an auto fucking roll direction system. When it thinks when there's fucking enemies in the way, it will roll the opposite way. Because it's like, oh, you're trying to avoid enemies. It's like, bro, that is not where my fucking joystick was pointing at all. Like, don't decide where I'm trying to roll, because shit like that happens, and it's mad fucking annoying. Bro. Oh my god. Attack her! Jeez. My right button is actually broken on this controller because I pressed that shit multiple times. That's an item mimic, right? It's not twirling. A fist weapon probably has poison, but there's already a poison fist weapon. Oh, it doesn't do anything. It has infernal scaling, but doesn't do shit. Wow. You. Wait, so I don't know the right way. Because it's not down here. Unless I missed it. Jeez. That just leads back, so I mean I might as well sit back down. But now I'm lost. Because I just don't know where to go. I went the path of the fire. Didn't I go all the way to the top already as well? I mean, I would assume that's the right way to go. Just because that's like the focal point, but I'm pretty sure I already went up there and there was nothing. So I don't know where to go. Fuck you, bro. This is a path, that's right. I went up here, picked up an item, and then left it. Because I'm pretty sure, yeah. Because it led somewhere else, and I was like, I'll come back. Because I thought, I knew that this is going to be the right way. You can just tell. I was like, so I'll just come back as the last spot. Damn. Three of the 800 kind. See, I could place a flower here, but do I need to? It could be nice. Plus I have like 6 of them still, right? 5? That's still fine. I mean, look, I'm pretty sure the final area of the game. Oh my god. I'm cursed, stream. I'm not sure if you're hearing it, but the curse continues. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. Every time, bro. It's actually a curse. Okay, I'll be back in like 30 minutes. I'm back. And I know my mic's working for sure. Let's get back into it. Another one. Fuck they barking at? Bro, what are my dogs barking at? Hello? Bro. What the fuck is happening right now? Hold on.
Okay. I'll finish this.
Maybe.
It's probably about a third, maybe more.
Like, that was just so fuck shit. There we go. I don't know why I struggled so hard on that first one. I was just focusing too much on the totem. Swaddling cloth. Lord's mask. Okay. Wow. But is this even worth it? I don't know, because I don't know where that other path led. That I kind of skipped past. Because I dropped down. Damn. I wish there was a way back up. Like fully back up. Hmm. I'm just gonna go this path, fight the demon, and then if I find the next thing, I can go back to my seedling. I won't place a new seedling. What the hell? You're evil, you know that? Spawning a totem? What the f- Bro. Like, what do I do? What do I do? He's spamming the explosions. Bro, I'm in this tight fucking corridor. Like, I literally can't do shit. That was scary. I just gotta hope he de-aggroes and goes back to like the first spot. Also, they don't give you a fucking baby. I get that they give you this spot, but I'm not gonna use this because I'm missing an area. Because I thought that I low-key thought this was gonna be the optional thing, not the right way. Are you serious? I've never seen that attack before. That was ridiculous. Whatever. I wasn't muted, right? No, because it didn't make a sound when I unmuted, but there's a chance that I was muted there. But I never heard a sound, so I'm assuming I wasn't. And here we go. What am I hearing coming from my sister's room, bro? Really? Really? Bro. Spamming the fuck out of that. What? Like, why is he just spamming the fuck out of the explosion? Bro, I'm already close range with you. Why do you have to need to spam that? Got the Ruiner helmet. I wonder how that looks. It's heavier. It low-key doesn't look as cool. There's also the window paths, like... That's just a way to look, okay. So yeah, like what's down here? Is this a shortcut? I feel like I recognize this door, but... Oh. Like kind of a shortcut, I guess. Not really. I guess if I didn't place the seed where I placed it, it would be a shortcut. I'm just gonna... It's more worth it than going into Umbral. Like, truly is. Because there's no baby here. They don't give you a baby. So I'd be dealing with Umbral healing. I could only die once. Like, just stupid bullshit I don't want to deal with. Bro. Like, this specific one loves spamming AoEs. What the? Look at this! Ah, you're dead, buddy. Get out of here. Why does that one in particular love spamming AoEs? That's gonna break. It's not even a shortcut. It's fucking awesome. Yeah, there's nothing down there. Like, there's some Umbral-like entities, but no walkway. I could place a flower there and deal with the same two enemies than if I placed it over there, so what's even the point? There is none. That's the truth. If I wanted to place it and deal with these two enemies, I would have placed it the other place. Let's just hope that there's a place to place it here. This looks like a boss room. And there's... Oh, okay. There's no place to place it. except for there. So yeah, you're just dealing with those two. Unless they don't respawn. The demon might respawn. The witch doesn't. The demon might, which is unfortunate. Another thing. Okay, to upgrade. Nah. Let's warp and see if I can get this dagger to plus 10. I know I don't have enough upgrade materials. Yeah, I only have 3 out of 8, but I can buy the rest. Or no. It is max level. So yeah, I might as well just try to level up then.
Our holy
I can upgrade Singer and Axe. Okay, I don't remember getting a second one, but sure. And then what is the final thing? 8 uses, 100%.
Our holy word continues, lamp bearer.
Yeah. Requires 3. Plus 9 though, so interesting. Maybe it gives 9 charges 100% in the future. I don't know how you'd get that many. Is it possible? I feel like I've been really explorative. Okay, let's see. I'm at 4,000, need 9,000, I need about 5,200. So now I just need 2,000. And then that will put me 400 over. Using the rest of these will also put me 400 over. It equals the same amount, so. Oh my god. Okay, this is increasing the physical of each. The other one only increases the fire by 5. Unfortunately, the dagger itself, the poisonness of the dagger doesn't scale with like Inferno or anything. Oh my god. You don't have to deal with him. Should I summon Pieta? Nah, I mean I'm not going to. At least not my first attempt. What the fuck are you? The handmaiden? It's a deer. That'd be... Oh, it's the king. He's like corrupted. The fuck are these dogs going crazy for, bro? That's his wife chained to a statue over there. Maybe not his wife, but chained to a statue of something. That's a deer. Let's see. This is interesting. He won't attack unless attacked. I wonder if there's some secret with that. Okay, no, it doesn't look like there is. He's also pretty resistant to fire and immune to like a flame. Can I use one of these then? Let me upgrade this fungal dagger all the way. And then I'll fight him. Because he's resistant to fire damage. Meaning my dagger will do pretty much less damage. And he's also immune to getting set on fire. So that's pretty useless. Oh shit, but I need 8 for this dagger. I have 3. I need to buy 5 more. That's not happening.
Ah, you again.
Oops. I have 3,000. I need to get 4,500 plus what it takes to level up. Is there shit I can sell? I might as well just sell shit I'm not using, right? Like, I get that, like, oh, I should keep 2, but I don't plan on playing this game ever again. Even if I do, it's probably gonna be a different character. Like, what are you? You're just like the starting dagger. Are you a short sword? Are any of these like expensive? Okay, I'm gonna sell you because you're just not thorned. See, the fact that, see, that's like more rare because it costs more. Like, the idea of these are really cool though. Like the idea of dual wielding these in like a new game kind of cycle. Oh wait, what do you do? Oh, catalyst. I could probably sell all of these. Okay, I didn't sell this, thank God.
You serve a higher to strive. You serve a higher purpose, Crusader.
Rings, and then there's these. Those sell for pretty much nothing. Could sell all of these for 3.8k. Because, again, I don't like selling the weapons, even if I don't plan on doing a new game, but it's just like the idea of it. But the lower upgrade materials like that, like purchase, it's so cheap that I might as well, I feel like. So, and then need 5.5k plus whatever it costs to upgrade to the max. So maybe I should sell all the second tier upgrade materials as well.
You serve a higher purpose, Crusader.
First, are there any repeat armors I have? Whoa. That's fucking awesome. I might have to see how that looks. Whoa. I don't know about those. Maybe I should equip those. What do you do? Fully restores health and mana. This isn't the final boss, so I'm not gonna probably waste my healing on these. $7.5K is ridiculous. Can I sell shit to you actually?
Ah,
I can.
you again.
Are the pouches just better? What's the difference? A pouch of salts used to add holy damage to a weapon. Salts used like they probably just last longer, I'm guessing. I could also sell these. I don't really use ammunition like that. I need 7.5K I believe, so I need 5K more. Actually, you can keep that because that can't even go on this dagger, but we do physical while dual wielding and agility attribute scaling. So I believe that means my poison is just going to be proccing faster. Poison procs pretty fast with this build though. Are any of these going to be better? Maximum health, increased physical damage, and defense. That's actually pretty good. Holy damage, see, that'd be good with my other thing, kind of. I think the best one here is probably this, increase physical damage and physical defense. It's probably not much, because look, there's this one where it lowers my max health but more damage. Because that kind of has a trade-off, I'm assuming that gives even more damage than the one I have. But having both slightly more damage and defense, personally I think is going to be better than having a good amount of more damage but less health overall. And then we can change this out for something since I'm not having burn. That could be good. See, that could be good too, but you can't parry this boss. And like, so I'm not going to rely on posture breaks a lot. Plus, to get a full posture, you need to do that full charge heavy, unless you're parrying. But again, you can't parry this boss. And that takes a lot of time. So I don't think I need to worry about that. Gain health, regain health. I don't even get what that means. Or maybe that's like when they die, they use something. Increase fire defense and wither defense. Increase elemental. Increase max equip load. Yield it and already have that equipped. Resistance to things. That's all those. Increase strength and agility, that's better early game. These all increase things. I think my best one is just extra healing when using a Sangren Axe for a short period of time. Also, let's look at this thing. It's heavy, but oh my god, is it fire. What? That is not the same thing. It's fire, but I like my other helmet. Let's look at a couple of them. That's fire, too. Like, this one low-key looks weird. I think I just like this. This is actually somehow worse. No, it has higher physical defense, but it's lighter. But I don't like how it looks. What about you? That's kind of fire. There we go. Yeah, I mean, this is pretty much where I'm gonna be at. Let's hope again that that demon doesn't see me. Fire damage in this game is like holy damage in Elden Ring. It's not a bad damage fucking type at all, and it has its uses against some of the more annoying enemies in the game. But most of the late game is just completely resistant to it. Like Elden Ring, you got Malekith, Godfrey, Radagon, and the Elden Beast. Even if you're talking DLC, PCR, all resistant. The hardest bosses, Melania, I believe, they're all resistant to holy. In this game, this entire area is filled with demons that are resistant, if not fully immune to fire. This guy's immune to fire. Okay, well, there's no way to get past not attacking him. Bro, I just got up. I think I'm just gonna... Okay. What? Now he's angry. Now he's angry. Oh my god. Oh my god. The fuck is happening? Got an arm growing out his arm. And it became a bigger arm. And now he's gonna grab the statue and pray at it some more? He's gonna use it as a fucking weapon, isn't he? He's gonna toss that shit around like Ariandel. Oh, nah. Don't do this to me, Lord. Oh, okay, you just broke that shit. He is disgusting. What happened to him, bro? What did the sickness do, and how's he alive? Look at him. Bro's punctured 50 billion times. Oh, don't break it! Oh, nah, he's gonna crash out. Bro, you did that to yourself, you fucking idiot. He looks so goofy though, bruh. That's the box. What? Oh, so it's impossible to dodge because it has... Whoa. That's a different jump attack. You're really gonna give him multiple? Come on. Ah, shit. Oh shit. He was at 1 health and he was about to do some crazy ass combo, but I got that shit done. Please, no third phase. Oh, thank God. Shouldn't he have like a memory somewhere? Yeah. Bitch, this just happened. Oh, don't ask me, bruh. Don't ask me.
The book, Crusader. You'll serve a higher to strive in darkness, in light.
Useless MF. Still looking for that book. I don't know where that book is. I can't remember where he said, and I just don't care enough about it for that reason. Also because the game, but... So 2 more bosses. He's got a shield. He's got a great hammer. A helmet. And that. Awesome. It's whatever. And my Umbral Eye is still like kinda good. While charging a heavy attack, all damage is received as wither damage. I don't use heavy attacks. These all suck. Probably just that, right? And then this is dodging at the right time. Apply. Oh no, while an umbral 50% with their health regain upon striking an enemy. Right? Yeah. Damage to enemy soul, dread resistance. That's literally the same exact shit. Wall and Umbral, 15% withered health regain upon striking an enemy. Regain 15% withered health upon striking an enemy wall and Umbral. That is the same thing. Okay, whatever. I believe there's 2 more bosses. Maybe one of the remembrance bosses is like optional, so I'm never gonna see it. Achievement. Reach level 100. Yep. Okay. Well, I'm assuming the final boss is a deer, and he's obviously going to be immune to fire. So there's no point in me even using that. Oh. If you died in the fight, but like, they give you seedling there for a reason. Not even for a reason, I mean, they just give a seedling there, so why not use it, right? Is this a deer? Or like a husk of him? And this is the new body?
I look upon you with pity, my lost child. For you have been deceived and enslaved by forces who regard you as nothing more than an instrument through which they might enact their blasphemous will and prevent my rightful return. They speak of light while offering you nothing but blindness. Weak hypocrites relying on the malignant power of Umbral. With one breath, then decrying it with another. They brand me evil, a tyrant, and yet I offer you something they will not. A choice. Reject the fanatical crusaders and the deranged servants of the self-proclaimed judge. Dismiss all of their false dogma.
Dogma from
and
Isaac.
the torturous mission to which they have bound you.
It is pretty
Only
torturous.
then will you know freedom.
But unfortunately,
If you would hear it, the truth.
unfortunately, I'm gonna fight all bosses, which includes you. And while sure, what they put me through is torturous, you are clearly the bad guy here. But it isn't ending to accept your choice. Probably the true ending if I accept it without lighting the torches beforehand or all the beacons. Too late for that. And normally, because this game I'm not a big fan, I would be like, fuck yeah. But I'm streaming, and I must fight all bosses. Oh. Enter the Rogar realm. I don't think I can choose to be with them if I light the torches. Or maybe it still gives me a choice here. I just need to enter the realm first. I don't know. I don't know what's happening. Unless there's some secret shit I was supposed to do with the lamp on him. I don't know. If I end up not fighting him and it gives me an ending, then that's the fucking ending that happened. Don't tell me there's another area. What? Oh, you look normal and not like you're on Made of Ash. So, congrats. The mark of a deer. Oh my god, is that him? Trying to rebuild. Am I like straight into the boss fight? What's going on here? Or is this not even like him? This is a gimmick fight, isn't it?
Why do you refuse to open your eyes to their manipulations? To millennia of shameful distortions of the truth? For eons, I stood as mankind's guardian, shepherding them with wisdom and love. Yet in return, I was betrayed. Those three power-hungry malefactors who declared themselves judges turned my own children against me and waged a terrible war of needless slaughter. The judges and their crazed followers butchered those who remained loyal to me. And when I created the Rogar as a means to put an end to the madness, they too were no match for the heathen forces. In the end, even I fell. Although the judges found themselves unable to kill a god, despite their best efforts.
I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just like killing all his followers.
The world left blackened and corpse choked by their
They keep
crusade.
spawning.
The judges banished me to this barren realm, which has served as my prison ever since. Meanwhile,
Am I supposed to stay in here? Like, what's going on?
themselves, free from the divine oppression of which they accused me. And yet, how little time passed before the judges themselves were raised.
What is going on? What do I do?
Figures of worship, their real ambition, all too clear. Yet an outcome, the people deluded themselves into believing a triumph. How much blood has been spilled in their names since my banishment? Far more than was ever spilled in my name. And now, after all the time mankind have had to shape their own destiny, see what they have made of it. War, greed, hatred.
Okay, I'm supposed to just go around and kill these things.
They were capable.
It took me a while to figure that out, so I might die because I'm assuming he's like charging up like an AoE, and I might die because of that.
Mankind needs me now more than ever. And what of other beings who claim godhood? Where are they? What of Aureus and the abhorrent umbral creature? They are cowards, hiding in foresight and obfuscating shadow, deeming you unworthy of their presence, their communion. And yet, here I stand before you with true words and open arms. For I love all of my children, even the wayward ones. Listen to me. You must stop this before you allow yourself to condemn all of mankind for eternity. I am not your
I know this is probably the bad ending.
my own enemy's fear.
Like, I'm sure he low-key is right, but
Established for
I'm already
themselves
here.
in my absence. Cease your misguided violence. Now.
Is that the last one? Must be. Heartbeat stopped.
I look upon you with pity, my lost child. For you have been deceived and enslaved by forces who regard you as nothing more than an instrument through which they might enact their blasphemous will and prevent my rightful return.
That's it, right? Is that really the final boss? That makes sense. Like, it's supposed to be a gimmick because it's like, oh, he's actually the good guy. And it's easy because he's not really fighting you at all. Wow. I like the idea of it. Like a Dark Souls 1 approach. I'm like, oh, he's actually the good guy. And he's not even fighting you, so the fight is easy. Because he's kind of trying to convince you otherwise. The light of the umbral lamp knows no satiation, consuming even a god. Aureus's will done by his heresy-tainted champion, rewarded only with annihilation. So show me the world completely destroyed. With renewed influence, Orius unleashes his radiance to purify those deemed transgressors. Excuse me. In light, they fall. That's the cutscene. Oh, here it goes. Best area of the game right there, by the way. So yeah, that's a bad ending. Obviously. I feel like the fact that it kind of became obvious near the end, but mainly just in that final fight. This is basically just the 7th coming, by the way. Or is it like 2nd coming? I'm not like a Bible guy. And this is basically just like the Rapture, actually. This is the Rapture. It's choosing who gets to stay on the planet and who leaves by smiting them, but there's barely any good fucking people left, so goodbye universe, pretty much. I do wonder what the Adir ending is, if you don't light the beacons and then side with him, if there's even a boss fight after that. I guess I could give my thoughts on the game. I mean, it's truly just alright. Like, there were moments where I was angry, and I will say, like, the game, it's just a lot like Dark Souls 2. The bosses aren't that hard. It's the in-between that is. And yeah, but the in-between is, like, so ridiculous that it's almost not fun at times. Also has a big fucking issue with reusing bosses as like a common enemy 5 minutes after you beat them, specifically in that tower right there to the left, that poison tower, because there's the boss outside guarding it who shoots poison, and he's like not too bad by himself, but he's still somewhat annoying, and then they just spam him in the tower. It's like, are you fucking serious? I don't know, like, the game's alright. I like Dark Souls 2 more. I think Dark Souls 2 is a great game. And the big thing for me is lore. And this game's lore is good. It's rooted in Christianity, which, you know, I'm not religious, but I can always enjoy religious iconography and, like, symbolism and shit in games if they do it well, and I think this game does. But this game almost has a big problem that I think Kazan has a problem with too. And that is the world building. As far as I'm concerned, in this world, there are only 2 continents, or 2 kingdoms. This one that the game takes place in, and some other one that was mentioned, and I can't remember the name, but I know there was another kingdom mentioned that a couple of the people came from. I think the merchant guy went to the thing, or maybe he came from it as well. I don't know. But it's like, I guess that is world building. It's more than Kazan. I'm sorry, Kazan, your world building is not good. As far as I'm concerned, the only place in Kazan is the playable areas. It's hilarious. They give you a piece of lore, and then 5 minutes later you see that enemy or whatever, that lore piece as an area or as an enemy. It's like, okay. This game, at least, you know, there's one area outside of the playable area, but we don't know really anything about it. I guess that's not uncommon for Souls-likes and Souls games. I don't know, the lore in this game is, like, good, but it's just not really, I feel like it wasn't as expansive as it easily could have been. I don't think the boss fights were particularly amazing either. Like, the best boss, in my opinion, is the, Light Reaper. Definitely the best boss, but even him, like, compared to all of Souls, like, I would maybe put him as, like, a lower A tier, which I feel like is not great. Like, let's look at the best bosses from each Souls game. Demon Souls. Okay, Demon Souls I'm not a big fan of, so we're just gonna skip past that. Dark Souls 1 best boss Artorias. That's like, in my opinion, an S tier boss. Even compared to all of Souls, like I would still say it's like definitely one of their best.
Demon Souls' best boss is the knight. That
Penetrator.
Yeah, that's the most fun.
Yeah, he's definitely the best for the game.
Moveset. Or the king, bro. He has a pretty
False
difficult,
King?
cool moveset that you can learn and master.
Yeah, False King's kind of weird
Those two
though.
are
I feel like
genuine good fights.
they're good. I feel like there's some jank with like False King though. The way that AoEs are portrayed.
Bro.
Well, yeah, but even the remake. The remake came out a year before Elden Ring.
It's the exact same games. All the jank remains.
Okay, I get what you're saying. It's like the same game, but it's not like they just downloaded the game file and then updated the graphics. They literally built that from the scratch up.
Exactly the same down to the very like glitch, like all that shit. The coding is the same.
I mean, they literally built the remake from the ground up, so it's definitely not the exact same. But like, obviously they tried to strive.
The jankiness is not different. It's the same. They both play the exact same, even if it's built from the ground up. The physics, everything, it's the exact same. Like, one isn't more janky than the other, so that's why I'm just saying it's not a good point to say it.
Well, I feel like it is. Because, okay, not even counting that it's a remake, whatever, I was just saying that I still like False King's fight, but it has jank to it. And, like, that doesn't matter that it's a remake or not, I guess, but the jank is still an annoyance.
Yeah, I got you.
But I would say Penetrator's better, but yeah, he just has, like, such a small moveset. But yeah, he's like a B tier boss, I feel like, if we're counting like all of Souls. Like, I'd say he's like B tier. And then Artorias, as I was saying, is probably like S tier, but I could see people maybe putting him in like A. And then Dark Souls 2 best boss, Ivory King, I think is like an A tier fight.
Dark Lurker.
I do not. Well, you haven't fought Ivory King yet in your recent playthrough. Dark Lurker is probably the best base game boss. I don't like.
It was so fun fighting him.
He is fun, for sure, and he's like a well-designed duo fight.
Yeah, straight up, it is. You can focus on both of them and survive, and their attacks are pretty slow. So
I actually beat him first try, but he was like the last boss I fought.
So I beat him.
Besides the final like trilogy of Throne Watchers, Nassandra, Aldea, I think he was the last boss. Like, I did him after all DLC, I'm pretty sure. And then who's the best boss in Bloodborne? Oh yeah, like personally Maria, but you could say Ludwig. Definitely better than the boss in this that I mentioned, Light Reaper. Okay, he put his headphones on. Good. I don't want that playing in the background. Sekiro? Okay, it's not even worth a comparison to Sekiro, or Dark Souls 3, or Elden Ring. We know the best bosses of those are all S tier. So what I'm saying is, the best boss from every Souls game, besides Demon Souls, I think has better bosses than what I think would be the best boss here. New class unlocked, starting with that drip. Okay. A martial priest of the Church of Orient Radiance, whose rigorous training and martyrs both spiritual and somatic serves them in unflinchingly cleansing anything deemed... serves them in unflinchingly cleansing anything deemed anathema to the Church and Urius. An offense-focused class vulnerable to physical harm, with a greater tolerance for magical damage. Continue current journey. So what I'm saying is this game's alright. I think that I like Dark Souls 2 more, because even Dark Souls 2's best bosses I think are better than this. Okay, you can't even interact. I mean, is there like memory? Did I get his remembrance automatically, or or are there two other bosses that aren't him that like you get from a different path? Okay. But yeah, Light Reaper's best boss. He's still like alright. Hold up on that. If I restart the game, does that keep all the items? I can just choose not to make it more difficult on myself. Does that be a good way to get achievements, or does that actually delete everything? Same shit. Yeah, I wanted to check if he had a remembrance, because I normally have to read the memories, unless he automatically gives one. Yeah. I mean, I couldn't though, because you just send me straight. You send me straight out of it. And that's the giant thing. What? Hold up. Oh. Oh, that's right. His shrine, that's interesting. I think you get his remembrance if you choose his ending, but this is how you get it without doing his ending. That is really interesting. Yeah, see.
As you can see,
Wait, is this it?
honing my skills as you instructed. And you were right.
Or is there another one?
I feel my power growing every day. Soon,
Is that her?
I swear, I will be ready.
Remembrance of the bereft exile. Okay. I also want to search up all the bosses, because I feel like I'm missing one. All remembrance bosses, Words of the Fallen. Maybe the other one, I'm guessing there's probably another boss you get for choosing a deer's ending. And so that's why. But man, so only one per ending, I'm guessing, so I don't give a fuck about it. I just want to see what a deer gets me. 2 spells. I mean, cool. Anything worth it that I missed? Pietas. Got this fucking thing, which is like, whatever. Who is that? Is that? No, because that's Unbroken Promise. Oh, the horse guy. Yeah. I mean, he's got poison axe, some infected armor, the spurred progeny. What does this even do? It is different. I'll buy it just to see what it does, but it's not telling me. It's got like that boss was alright. Got a sword that does frost, but that does that, and then you got her armor and then some spells. Her armor low-key looking fire. This guy, I bought his helmet. The rest of his armor doesn't look that great. Judge Cleric, that was a good fight. I don't really like how any of her armor looks though, so I'm not gonna worry about it. Radiant damage or holy? It's the same thing, I think. Or it's holy damage. Light Reaper. I already bought one of the daggers. I really don't care about anything else. I don't think the rest of his armor even looks that trippy. And then we got back to you. And then a deer. It's like whatever. Bought new armor, didn't I? Who did I buy armor from just now? It's not trippy. This is the trippiest armor. Okay, let's see. All remembrance bosses. So you got Pieta. Here, let's just compare. We got Pieta, we got that fucking flesh thing, we got him. Spurred Progeny. The Hollowed Crow. That. His tongue. The Sunflower. This lamp thing. Sundered Monarch, a deer, and Eliane. Exclusive to the Umbral ending. Wait, what? So I didn't do the Umbral ending? Cleansing any beacon automatically unlocks the player from achieving the Inferno and Umbral ending. Wow. What is Mother's Lull? Is like a whole new area? But it's just the boss fight, I think. Radiance ending. Unlock trophies and let me walk. Unlock new game plus content. Unlock the Radiance. You just light everything and kill them. Inferno ending. You unlock the Lord class. This section will include the required... Okay. Do not cleanse a beacon. First defeat colossal sentinels that are protecting the beacons and do not cleanse any of them. Collect the Rune of a Deer. If the Iron Wayfarer is still alive, you can fight him at the gates of Brimus Castle. Yeah. And you need to defeat him. Yeah. Explore Brimus. Fight Sundered Monarch. Speak to effigy of a deer. By doing so, the rune of a deer will change to the empowered rune of a deer. Use that on all 5 beacons. Beacons can be found at the following. Yeah, if you've left the Empyrean last, defeat Judge Cleric, the Radiant Sentinel, but if you cleared the area early on, you'll find her true form just in front of the beacon. Interact with the NPC to enter her mind, and finally trigger the Inferno ending. I want to know what it looks like though. I'll probably search up the cutscene. And then the Umbral ending. This looks fucking weird. Please take note that the following task will consist of killing certain NPCs, which automatically locks you out from viewing their shops and inventories or using their services. So do not cleanse a beacon. Defeat Harwer Derva, the Pledged Knight. Is that the, Okay, yeah. And the Unbroken Promise at the Revelation Depths, which it, so yeah. It's this fight. Return to Skyrest and purchase the Umbral Scouring Clump from Mulhu. In Mother's Lull, first interact with the non-hostile remnant to acquire the Morose Seed Pod. Okay. Use the Seed Pod on Dumarose to kill her, who can be located at Pilgrim's Perch. By doing this, it will grant access to the first floating platform in Mother's Lull. Next, interact with the non-hostile remnant. At this point, you should have already freed Gerlinde from her prison cell. Yeah. This step will kill off Gerlinde. Use the Seed Pod on her to grant access to the second floating platform. Progress the game until you reach the outskirts of Bramis, where you'll fight the Light Reaper. Wait, oh yeah, defeat the Colossal Sentinel to acquire the Light Reaper's Umbral Parasite. If you defeat the Light Reaper at the first 2 locations where you encounter him, you'll still be able to obtain the Parasite item and other rewards. Return to Skyrest and place the Light Reaper's Parasite in the column that has an open slot in the room where Mulhu is. Obtain the Rune of a Deer. Step blocks the player from unlocking Radiance ending. Yeah. Return to Mother's Lull and give the rune to the non-hostile remnant to obtain Wither Rune of a Deer. This will also give you a Melchior Seed Pod if not previously acquired. If by chance Iron Wayfarer takes the Rune of a Deer from the Abbey of Hallowed Sisters, you can still obtain it when you fight him by the gates. Bramis Castle. Warning, do not open the doors behind the Iron Wayfarer or you will no longer be able to complete the Umbral ending. Make sure you immediately give the Rune of the Deer to the non-hostile. Okay, proceed to Bramis. Sundered Monarch. Interact with the effigy. Use the Seed Pod on the body to gain access to the 3rd floating platform. Return to Thief, the Chill Curse. In the Umbral Realm to find the Iron Wayfarer, you'll only find him there if you defeat him at the gates. Okay. So when you defeat him there, he appears later. Ransom player Harkins Umbral Parasite. Turn to Skyrest on the column that has an open thing where Mulhu is. Warp to the Umbral Realm, speak to Mulhu to learn about your next target. Mulhu was gonna meet these targets? What? This guy's evil. Make further preparations before speaking to Piet and Skyrest. Speaking to her and choosing to soulflay will reveal her parasite and teleport you to a boss fight against Eliane the Starved. Ugh. Big ass head. And let's see what her remembrance gives. You can get her sword and armor. What does the sword give? It is just a sword with physical stats and nothing else. Oh man, all that reading. And I went up. Oh shit. That's not as long as I thought. A lot of comments. Okay. Use Eliane's Parasite in the column that has an open slot in Mulhu, so that's 4, I believe. Speak to Mulhu and chose enter Mother's Lull to trigger a cutscene where Mulhu reveals he has the last Seed Pod which he uses, causing him to die. This event will grant you access to the 4th and last floating platform in Mother's Lull. Finally, to trigger the Umbral ending, players will simply need to use the platform, so you don't even talk to a deer. Okay, let's do Inferno ending cutscene. Words of the Fallen. I'm gonna watch this real quick. Whoa, this is interesting. So you like find her in a flower field near your house, and she like beckons you to come towards her, and then you use the like super rune of a deer on her in her mind, Judge Cleric, I'm talking about, and you like give it to her, and there's stuff to see if you're in Umbral as well. And she's smiling at this, I guess, and she presses her head against the rune that you're holding and like passes out, and the screen goes white, and then you sit there. Okay. And she wakes up. Now you're in the real world, and she's into that like younger version of herself with red eyes. She says, "Rise, my Rogar Lord." No, I say that. Your player character to her. In the form of the one who had once imprisoned him, the exiled deer finally returns home. Oh, he takes her body. And so begins his second reign. One informed by rage, born of betrayal. Oh, it's not the good ending either, huh? At his right hand, his infernal champion, but the first of Adir's new Rogar lords. A flame, reignited amidst ashes. Low-key a lame-ass cutscene. I'm just gonna be honest. Okay, Lords of the Fallen, Umbral ending cutscene. It just didn't really show much in that fucking cutscene. You just go to her, enter her mind, and then you're like... And then you just fucking enter that shit. And then he just takes over her body, but you don't see like the aftermath or anything. But it said it was an ending, like a reign born of hatred and betrayal. So rest in peace, pretty much everyone. Okay. Now let's see the Umbral ending, which doesn't even require talking to a deer. I guess you do have to be every boss. Umbral ending besides a deer. You have proven yourself, child. Now ferry them home. Enact her mother's will. This is Mulwho's speaking, by the way, the hunchback I'm talking to right now in game. So long have I waited your embrace. Yeah, that's the sealing we were talking about. You had the last one, breathes in, and, you know, he passes for your ascent. So the Umbral ending is like the hidden ending. The deer one is just like the other ending that's kind of hidden, but it's just like, it should be obvious. The fact that it gives you a choice with the beacon should be obvious that that's important. Oh, and now you're in this mindscape, and there's a giant fucking eyeball in like this mouth thing staring at you. It's like, I'm guessing like the mother of Umbral. Like she's just like, it's just like the being that connects to everything. It's just a giant eyeball with a bunch of tentacles. It's picking me up with what looks like almost like a soulflay thing, and it just absorbed me. Or the player character. And that's it. Having proven their devotion, the putrid mother's champion enters her embrace. The veil between realities is sundered, and the shadow of Umbral descends over creation. Nothing will be spared. All will be consumed. For she must feed. Oh shit. Nah, they got that, bro. That shit was cold, bro. That shit is cold. cold. And she's the eyeball. Nah. Yeah, I saw this comment in this video. I thought my game bugged since you basically just get zipped in and then text. Was hoping to watch the stages get consumed. That's my problem with all the endings, bro. It's just like a background. This one is like... The one I got is the beams. This one is the eyeball. The other one didn't show the aftermath. But I'm guessing it's just the world like on fire. So all of the endings fucking suck, by the way. None of them are good endings. Nah, what she must feed. That comes from something. Lord of the Rings. Gollum. And when they go in, there's no coming out. She's always hungry. She always needs to feed. She must eat. She always needs to feed. Where is that coming from, though? Like, what is he talking about in that? When Gollum says she must eat, what is he talking about? Shelob, the ancient monstrous spider who resides in her lair. Oh, that's like early game shit. Early game. Talking about a fucking book and movie. So the quote here is kind of unique, but I'm sure that might be what it's a reference to. That was fire, bro. Nah, that's the best ending. They're all bad endings, so why not just choose the coolest? She must feed. Oh, that shit was cold, bro. That shit was cold. Okay. So let's just upgrade my character. Damn. What does this do? You can restart your current game with all your items and character level. Great option for trophy hunters and questline completionists. Hold on. No, because I would say, let me try to find all my remaining things to upgrade my Sangranax all the way, but I'm sure she's gonna stay at her point, because I already have 7, right? So I can just find them in New Game. Well, I'm not gonna play this in New Game, at least not right now, and not on stream. But, yeah. But if I were to, I would definitely use a different weapon. What would I use though? Bleed? Didn't something have high bleed? Like high bleed? Could dual wield these or these. Wait. I thought these were like great hammers, not flails. I want like a great hammer with fucking bleed on it. Pole arm, spear, just smaller ones, flails, grand hammer. Is there not? The fuck? Controller just disconnected for a second there. Is there not like a great hammer with bleed? You, hammer of holy agony, scales of strength and radiance. You also have less bleed, but you scale better with strength. You do frost, but you're just an axe, like you're small. What happens if I equip another axe? Like, what's the dual moveset look like? There's also grand axes, which is interesting. Okay, it's the exact same animation. What's a grand axe? What are those looking like? Got one with the fire, explosion, frost, and that's it. So what if I were to do like a fire explosion type build? Oh yeah, that's animation. And then there's long swords. Damn! Long swords have some of the best build up in the game. 300 is ridiculous. I know if I two-handed. Same animation. Damn. 300, 200. That's just basic. 200 holy. 60 bleed, 100 bleed. 100 fire. 300 bleed. 250 bleed. Are there no poison longswords? Are you kidding me? Nah. Wait, is this the thorned sword? Bloody glory. Where's the like thorn? No. There's like a thorned blade I had somewhere. Also, my dog's crying. Hold up. This is the sword, the thorned one. E in strength, C in radiance. See, that's why this looking might be better. But man, is there no poison? Because then I can just do simultaneous build up. I'm just preparing for a fucking game I'm not ever gonna play. All long swords. Lords of the Fallen. There's literally no fucking poison ones.
There's dominoes.
Okay. Also don't believe this all of them, because oh, grand swords. What I have equipped is a grand sword. So let's search that up. There's no long sword with poison. And there's no Grand Sword of Poison either. Kind of disappointing. There's one with a lot of holy fire damage, and then of course bleed. I guess if I do a playthrough, maybe I'll try this out. The sword I have equipped. Shit ton of bleed. Like, it could be fun, but eh. This fucking dog. But this is my build. This is the end. I beat the game. Thank God. There's also this mirror. I'm sure I somehow missed them, but it just lets you recustomize your character. Thank God, am I right? Final thoughts. Dark Souls 2 is better. The bosses are right. The in-between is alright. There's just truly not much I enjoyed about this game that I really would put it above other things. And hey, if you liked this game, that is completely fine. Clearly it's just not for me. I'm a Souls guy, I play mainly Souls games, but clearly there's something about this game. I don't know what, but there's something about it that is just not for me. And so there you go. So ranking all the games plus this, Kazan and Liza P. Last place, Demon Souls. This game is next. This game. It's alright. Oh God, my fucking mom calling my sister. There we go. So yeah, Demon Souls last, then this, then Dark Souls 2, and then... Damn, what do I have after Dark Souls 2? Dark Souls 3, and then Sekiro, and then Bloodborne, and then Dark Souls 1, and then Lies of P, and then Elden Ring. And if you want to include Elden Ring Night Reign, it's just so weird. Because yes, it's a Souls game, but it's completely different than any of the other games I just named. But the combat is the same. I don't know, if you want to include Elden Ring Night Reign, I feel like I can't put it too high. Because even though it's an amazing, just fun game, it is short. And it just works in a way that's not meant to be like a big scale project like any of these games are. So Night Reign, I'd probably... It's above this. Elden Ring Night Reign's above this game. I don't know if I would put it above Dark Souls 2. Like, I low-key enjoy Night Reign more than Dark Souls 2, but because of how Dark Souls 2 is, like, nah. Night Reign's better, in my opinion. But then, I can't put it above anything else. So, that's the list. Demon Souls, Lords of the Fallen, Dark Souls 2, Elden Ring Night Reign, Dark Souls 3, Sekiro, Bloodborne, Dark Souls 1, Lies of P, Elden Ring. There you go. Exclusive content. Digital art bug. Let's look at some of these. What the? Okay. Greetings, Dark Crusader. The whole team at Hexworks is honored to welcome you to the Lords of the Fallen digital art book, from the bloody battles of Kentaro Miura's Berserk to the giant cosmic skeletons of a name that I cannot pronounce. The organic structures of H.R. Geiger to the intimate horror of Olivia. Okay. We took dark inspirations from our masters, gathering the tools to build our own realm World of grotesque beings, snarling monstrosities, and proud, if rested knights. Thank you for giving us purpose. Continue what we love doing every day. Let's just look at these. Okay, it's the final castle. Yep, that's place was a bit annoying. This is supposed to be like a deer's room, but clearly looks very different. It's supposed to be the same thing again. This is where you start. Thief of the Chill Curse. Is this anywhere specifically? I don't know. I mean, yeah, art looks cool. I mean, the game does look amazing. Like, it does. The game itself has an amazing art direction. See, that's kind of... This is the Umbral ending, kind of. That thing above. But... that's a good area. That area is, like, the best in the game. And so I was just saying, yeah, this game has an absolutely incredible art direction. It's just, there's a lot of things that I don't like about it, truly, and that's just it. What the fuck? Whoa. I can't even, like, I don't even know what I'm looking at with this thing. Like that person. He looks cool, bro. He's got aura. The dragon. Fiera. Some lore shit that I have no idea what's going on. There's that thing. Fuck that tiny little bitch, and fuck my character for not doing anything to stop her during her 20-minute long cutscene. It's not actually that long, but like, come on, bro. I know that the cutscene you must get to phase 2, but at least Dark Souls kind of has a way of getting away with it. Like, oh, they're in an unreachable area, and then they like do some shit. Nah, this is straight up like this fucking girl takes a 10-second crawl to the person. My guy does nothing about it. And phase 2, it's like, I guess she has Umbral powers and Umbral's messed up and she used it to merge, but was that really what needed to be the final design? She looks cool. That crow was a cool, scary design. Gimmick fights was easy. See, she looks cooler like that. That shit looks so fucking awesome. Oh, this is the boss fight that I missed, I think, or at least the one on the right is. I don't know, maybe it's a 2-phase fight, or that just looks like Pieta on the left. Maybe that's the point, because you do, like, the fuck? This dog just opened my door. You do, like, enter her memory or something to get it, so maybe she's infected. That's just a basic Ice Wolf design. That's a Rogar Wolf. Fuck item mimics, but I'm so glad I figured out a way to like know what they look like. Well, it's from, I got it from Reddit. Also interesting, I never really realized, but yeah, the inside of those guys are like the babies. So I wonder if there's like a lore thing that like they come from those babies that give you to the human realm, but they like evolved from it. Or maybe they originally planned for like baby mimics instead of the item mimics. I thought that that was maybe too cruel, especially since you're already in Umbral. Those guys do not have that face, but yeah, those guys got aura. Oh my god. Fuck those things. Just annoying, they're grad. There's Molhu. Player character. Just different armor. Those things are cool. Some of the coolest base enemies, and they always come in pairs. Cool armor. Like, I feel like this looks familiar, but I don't remember. Oh, yeah. It's just one of those enemies. It is a boss, and there's one more in the game. Fuck them. Genuinely. Some more armor. Fuck them, especially. Fuck them. Fuck them. Becomes a common enemy. Those guys are a bit annoying. I kind of wish... Like, it's the same... This game could have been more unique with its enemies, too. Like, this guy has the same moveset as, like, 4 different big enemies with big weapons. This guy has the same moveset as every fucking archer. And I get archers and maybe this, like, moveset-wise... So what if it's the same? They're the same enemy archetype using the same type of weapon, same with you. But the gimmick is also the same. The archer goes invis. This guy has the AoE slam. Like, it's just, I don't know, more unique. This thing looks cooler in this art. It was not that bloody in the game, but I guess maybe they had to tone it down. But it looks cool. See, this thing looks fucking awesome. Like, for just like... I mean, there's only 3 of them in the game, but yeah, it looks cool. These are like early game enemies. These enemies got a cool design, but fuck them, I hate them. This guy is honestly pretty cool. He's like an early look at the Light Reaper. I'm sure there's a lore reason why he looks so similar. Fuck those guys. There's the girl at the top, Judge Cleric, demons, some like lore shit. There's Pieta at the bottom, Judge Cleric at the top. There's that guy. This thing never appears in game. I'm guessing this is like other concepts for the second boss. That just giant flesh thing. I don't like the idea of poison, but I do almost like the designs better. I don't like the design they ended up with him. It's very just like a big sludge mouth. The first design's really sick. Third one's cool too. Second one is, I'm guessing, the one they chose for the boss, and then because it looks the most similar, and then kind of steered it. Spurred Progeny. This is a fun fight. Spurred Progeny he's got cool moves that like. One of them's kind of cinematic. It's an easy fight. It has a gimmick, but the gimmick isn't the fight. You get what I'm saying? Like if we're talking about like the Dragon God from Demon Souls, the gimmick, it has a gimmick, and its gimmick is the fight, in the sense that to complete the fight you have to do the gimmick, or like the gimmick literally is what does damage to him. But in this case, the gimmick is that you're just bouncing between different arenas, pretty much. Small, like, platforms. But you don't need to, necessarily. Like, yeah, you kind of do with when he spawns lava. But, like, it's not a downside. And it's not a DPS, like, you don't... Like, the other arena will become available in 10 seconds later, and you can walk back if you want. Like, it's designed well. I think this fight is actually designed well, and it's fun. It also looks cool. This is... Oh, yeah, this is a stupid bitch that was spawning fucking marks of a deer above her that's shooting. Not a hard fight, but it was just annoying, because you just had to attack her and then back off. Fuck these things. They're easy once you know them, but they can still get annoying. I think I never found the 3rd rune. I guess it just gives like a 3rd rune slot on your weapons. I never found it. And I never found out about what happened to that guy. That's the girl you see. That's like Judge Cleric when she was young. That's what a deer takes over in his ending. Whoa, who is this? She seems lost. Funny. Wonder. Another look at that. That's probably one of their best designs in the game, but the fight's a gimmick. Entirely gimmick. But it's still a decent fight. Another spurred progeny. This is like the same one on the left. Back look. Oh yeah, I forgot he had like a mouth inside him. Or a hand inside him. Fuck ass boss. One of the worst bosses ever designed. Fuck this guy. And definitely a lot of heavy, oh man, what's his name? Eyes up, Guardian. What? I feel so bad, but I can't remember his name all of a sudden. But Captain Zavala from Destiny, the voice actor, like he looks like him. Just compare this guy to Zavala, because Zavala's just a blue version of his voice actor. Just compare him, bro. Literally looks the same. This guy actually kind of fire. Okay, just armor. Whoa. Whoa. Light Reaper. I don't even know what that is. Oh, that's his dragon. Okay. Aura. Oh, here we go, this last one. Light Reaper designs. They have a lot. I'm not gonna sit through all these. Oh, that's literally it for Umbra World. Oh, never mind. Am I tripping? Oh, different stages. Or just ideas. Have you ever been scared of what lurks in the shadows? Umbral, the hidden part of our world, is the shiver-inducing cosmic horror aspect of our art direction, one in which we try to flesh out the subtle beauty of nightmares, creating a flourishing garden of corpses and twisted figures watched over by the putrid mother. We combine horrific figures and oppressive giant eyeballs with white lilies to create a flavor of poetic delicateness. As for the moths, in numerous cultures they are a symbol of traveling souls, bearers of dreams and spirits, and so we made them one of our main aesthetic markers in darkness we feed. Yeah, the putrid mother is the giant eyeball, and she must feed. So the ending I got is just the rapture. People get chosen to either stay on the planet or they get chosen to get picked up. But yeah, Deer's ending is he just pretty much probably sets the world on fire, and then the fucking Umbral ending is the worlds merge and she devours everything, starting with you. I mean, like, yeah, cool. And then there's all the areas. I've never been to Mother's Lowell. Wow. Because you can only get there through the Umbral shit. What area do I think will have the best art direction? I don't know. Revelation Depths could have some cool looking shit. But clearly it's alright. Upper Calrath is the smallest area. Fief of the Chill Curse. Don't care about that. Manse of the Hollowed Brothers. Whoa. What is this fucking outward view? First of all, what is that giant fucking skull to the right, bro? Tower of Penance. Fuck this place. Abbey of Hollowed Sisters. Whoa. It's a pretty cool one. Except all this fan art is just the fucking world on fire, so... And the Empyrean. This is the coolest area in the game. It's short, but it's fucking awesome. Yeah. I mean, that's it. Okay, that's the stream. I just wanted to look at shit. Had the time a bit more, but also just look at shit. So there you go. Maybe I'll play on my off time, achievement grind, but some of the achievements require like challenge runs. It's like, come on, I don't want to do that shit. But yeah, like maybe I'll replay this in the future on my own time, just to get the different endings, experience that last boss, and just kind of mess around. I'll probably just do like New Game 0 on this character each time, and it'll just get easier and easier, just for the fun of it. But yeah, that's the stream. That's my playthrough of this game. I already gave my thoughts. I don't know what else to say, so there we go.